In a previous video, I speculated that Tyson Fury's first camp for Usyk wasn't going well, and the fact he's brought his dad John in for the second camp is evidence of it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Tyson has kept his dad John at arm's length as far as his training camps over the past few years. So why would he bring him in ahead of the most important fight in his career? Let's just, for argument's sake, say I'm right for the purposes of this video. Even if you think I'm wrong, just indulge me for a second. If I am right, then the next question should be, will John Fury make a positive impact? Now, my knee-jerk reaction would be to say no, because John Fury is a very bullish, aggressive, confrontational type of character. And although he is a boxing man, a former professional, and he does know the game, he's got such a big ego. I wonder whether that would get in the way of reason with regards to what Tyson should be doing in camp. Sugar Hill has a lot more experience as a trainer. I remember in the run-up to the Klitschko fight, there was a behind-the-scenes program on Sky Sports of Tyson Fury's camp. At that time, he was being trained by his uncle Peter. And there was this one incident where Tyson was sparring and Peter was up on the ring apron telling the next sparring partner to get in. And John Fury was trying to interfere. He was telling Tyson to get out of the ring and that he'd done too much sparring. And there was an obvious conflict there. Peter just stood there silent, like he didn't want to get into an argument with his brother John. But Tyson ended up getting into an argument with his dad and telling his dad to just leave it out and I'll do what I want. And so if John Fury's being like that with Peter, imagine what he's like with Sugar Hill. I have to imagine he's going to be even more domineering, especially now that he's been brought into the camp officially. So again, my knee-jerk reaction would be, no, it's not a good thing that John Fury's in there. He's probably going to have a negative impact. But then I wonder what type of strategy Tyson Fury's actually going to employ for this fight. He's not the type of fighter who needs to be told what to do step by step in terms of strategy. He's very intuitive. And so while Sugar Hill and John Fury may make suggestions to him in terms of a game plan, I think Tyson will ultimately do what he thinks is best. Now, if he thinks the best course of action is to jump on Alexander Usyk from the opening bell and try and drag him into a dogfight, then having his dad John in camp might actually be a positive thing after all, because his dad has that kind of aggressive energy. Maybe he can help Tyson get into the right mind frame to employ those tactics. You know, Tyson's good mentally in a fight anyway. He shouldn't need too much psyching up. But if you cast your minds back to when he was with his uncle Peter, Peter, for my money, did rub off on Tyson, not just in terms of the boxing style he was teaching him, but also his mentality. During the years that he was with Peter, he was more businesslike in his approach to fights. Yeah, there was still trash talking and jokes and whatever, but not to the extent that we saw, at least in some of his fights, post Peter Fury. So as much as Peter was able to influence Tyson, I think his dad John will as well. I suspect when he's around his dad John, he becomes more aggressive, more bullish, etc. And those things I think would pay off if he intends to jump on Usyk. If he's planning to box a cerebral fight at long range and try and outbox his man, then maybe Sugar Hill's the guy he should be listening to. It all depends on the approach that Tyson Fury is planning to take, in my view. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Will John Fury have a positive impact in his son Tyson's training camp? Or will it be an absolute disaster because of how combative he is? Will he be undermining Sugar Hill all the time, messing up the energy of the camp, confusing the strategy? Too many cooks can spoil the broth. That type of idea. Let me know what you think in the comment section.